Hey, it's your girl Naturally Yours, aka Zimmy, coming to you with another video. Before I get into today's topic, I would like to take a moment to apologize for my absence. I've been out of the scene for a little bit due to personal obligations that I had to fulfill, but I'm back, and thank you again for tuning into my channel. Welcome back to my returning subscribers, and welcome aboard to my new subscribers. So let's get straight into today's topic. Today's topic is pointing the finger, okay? I remember when I was younger, we used to have announcements going on the intercom when I was in school. I believe it was elementary school. And every morning they will always start the day off with a positive quote or a positive message to pretty much try to get you through today. And one message that stood out to me was pointing the finger. And the person that was doing the announcements, they said that when you point the finger at someone else, 3 fingers points back at you. And when I was younger, I really never understood that. As I got older, I learned that when you mature, whether you're adults or turning into adults, you pretty much have to accept and own up to what you play a part in. And if you don't believe me, do this. When you point the finger, 3 fingers is pointing back at you. So you point it, 3 fingers is pointing back at you. So that is true. And I learned that when someone comes to you with an issue or problem, you have to analyze whatever it is that they're saying and honestly reflect back on, did I play a part of it? Is it something that I could have done differently? And it just also ties back into thinking before you react. Sometimes we tend to lash out based on how we're feeling, whether we're angry or we're sad. And we sit there after the situation is done and blew over, we sit there and be like, I think I could have handled that differently. So if you are the type of person that do that, make sure that you understand the part that you play. Make sure if someone comes to you with an issue or a problem, even if they're rowdy or whatever, and you have this problem for a long time occurring, sometimes you have to learn to agree to disagree. And learning to agree to disagree, I think, is a very, very, very mature thing to do, because some people just don't know how to let things go. And they can talk about things that happened in the past, over 20 or 30 years ago, and it still hurts them, it still reflects to them. So sometimes they want to do that closure, and they don't know how to go about with it, because every time they talk about it, they still have these emotions tracked up inside of them. So if you're that type of person, or you know that person, or if you know a person like that, then you just have to learn to agree to disagree. Sometimes we call ourselves trying to saying whatever it is to get them out your face or whatever. I mean, if that works for you, if it works for them, then hey, be my guest. But learn to grow up, learn to mature, learn to take your own faults and apologize for them. I have to learn this myself. I'm working on it. I've came a very, very, really mighty long way. I used to hate constructive criticism because I always felt like that person is bashing me for whatever I did, whether it's in a workplace, if I do something and it's like, well, I like it, but you could have done it this way or whatever. And I used to feel personally attacked. So I've learned to not take it personal, but each day you can grow, and you can grow in your perfection. And if it turns into perfection, you can grow into your craft and turn into perfection. That's what I meant to say. And, you know, it's just like that. So if you agree with me, if you have a personal experience where you had to learn to agree to disagree, or you reflect back on a time where you had to take constructive criticism, or you pointed the finger and you later down the line realized that you had a part to play in it, you know, just let me know in the comments and what you guys think. So once again, thank you for taking the time out to view my video, and thank you for having me. See you guys next week. Bye.